Welcome back, arcade fans. Happy New Year to you all. It's time to play our first game of 2025, and today I'm going to be playing Combat School. This is requested by Thomas Allen 3556. Now this is a game I've never even seen in the arcades. Very similar in style to Track and Field. It was made by Konami, who also made Track and Field. So let's give Combat School a go. Okay, so Combat School in America was known as Boot Camp, and it came out in 1987 and was a trackball unit. So you played a game with a trackball and buttons. Now I can't really see how well that would have worked. Some of the screens, which I'll show you in a moment, would have required the trackball, and I just don't see how you'd have controlled it quite so well with a trackball. So I think Konami then in 1988 decided to make a joystick version. That's the world version, and that's the version that I'm going to play today. So let's give it a go. So I couldn't get a copy of the main unit, so it's the American unit, Boot Camp, and you can just probably see the trackball controls down the bottom here. Now I want to give a special shout out to Justin, better known on YouTube as Main Fan, as this is his bezel. I actually get my bezels from an application called Bezel Project, which downloads all of the bezels, and obviously some of them just aren't there. However, let me just show you. If I go into the video options, we have a look at the original bezel artwork that it came with. So it's just a default main bezel. Doesn't look so good, and all you get is the Combat School marquee and a little poster on the right hand side. So I didn't really like that quite so much. So Main Fan does share his artwork. So this is his Combat School bezel. I don't know whether he actually created it himself or whether he managed to find the artwork, but I just couldn't find a good enough artwork to make the bezel myself. But for now, let's give the game a go. So this is quite a short game, so it may well be a short video. The whole game, even if you complete it, is only about 9-10 minutes long. Now the only thing I don't really like about the game is that you don't actually know what controls to use, so I'm going to again show you that in a moment. The first stage is a button to run and a button to jump. Oh, I missed the jump up. So I'm going a bit frantic like Track and Field. That's not actually a very good score at all for the first stage. Quite a poor score for me, really. Yeah. Still got an 8,000 point bonus though. Now I'm going to get ready to pause the game. Right, okay, so these are all our stages. We've just done the obstacle course, which we use a button to run and a button to jump. For the firing range, we use the joystick, which is why I think the trackball might have been a little bit weird, to actually move the cursor around the screen, and we've got one fire button to fire at the targets. Now on this particular firing range, the actual the cursor itself does, to a point, clip on to the targets. It's not totally, but it will actually just clip on to the targets. Step 3 is the Iron Man race. This is probably the best section of the whole game. Use the joystick to move your character. Use the button again to actually move or to run. You don't have to go quite so mad on it. And the second button is for jumping. Then we've got another firing range. Fire range 2, use your joystick just to move left and right, and a fire button to fire at the moving targets. Step 5, arm wrestling, probably the easiest one of the lot. You can just go mad on the buttons and you'll just win it pretty easily, really. Then we come to the awkward one, firing range 3. Okay, for this one, you simply move or hold the joystick in one direction and it moves the cursor to each target. It really is awkward. It is definitely an awkward part of the game. It took me a while to get used to it. Still not quite au fait with it now. And finally, we've got the fight with the instructor. That's kind of beat 'em up style. We changed genre altogether. Beat 'em up style. I'm not a beat 'em up fan, if many of you know. Yes, and I can't get past it. And if you do manage to get past that, there is a final stage. But let's carry on for now. So firing range. Here we go.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
So I find getting back to the middle of the screen is the best thing to do.
Fire!
Oh, I'm missing them now.
Fire!
If you get all of them, you get a bonus. Missed them again.
Fire! 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 Fire!
So it looks like I've qualified.
Fire!
Well, I've not got all the targets. I'm not really getting a very good score here.
Fire!
That is actually a terrible score.
Yeah.
But we've qualified. I guess it is harder to play this game off to the side. So Iron Man race, probably the best one in the game.
Go!
So you can just tap the button to move, jump button, jump the rocks. There are a few bombs there as well. I managed to fall into the water. My God, that was absolutely terrible. Oh, he's knocked me out of the way. Am I going to beat him to the boat? No, I'm not. Let's go, come on. I can get my own boat. So I'm actually playing this game really badly, really badly. But we got through it. We're there.
Yeah.
How did we? I still managed to get an 8,000 bonus, so hey, not really worried about the scores, just getting through. So we've got a little cutscene. And now we go on to the second firing range. This one is a little bit more awkward. Ah, missed him. Ah! Got them all. Doing a bit better on this one. Am I going to qualify? Of course, it's game over if you don't qualify. If you're quite close to qualifying, you do get an extra stage in which you can actually get through. So I have qualified. So now we've got the arm wrestling, which is the easiest one. Just 2 buttons. I believe it's 2 buttons. Just mash them and you should be able to get through this really easily.
Go!
So now we've got the horrible one, the firing range 3. I don't like this one. The controls really are awkward. So hit the wrong targets, and then it's not good.
Fire! 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 Okay.
Well, I qualified, so that's okay. So we're going on to the final stage now. I don't like this one. It's a beat 'em up stage. I don't even know how to do it. So if anyone can tell me how to do it, I'm told you need to jump your opponent and then kick him. It works for me on the odd occasion, basically. So here we go. Jump your opponent, kick him, missed him. And again, missed him and he's got me. Managed to hit him, but he's got me back. So that's the other thing that always happens. So we're level. What happened there? He fell over. Surely not. Come on, get up. I've got him! Oh my God! I've never done it before! I've no idea how I did that. Wow, excellent! So we've actually now got the bonus stage. I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm a private. Here we go, final start. I have no idea what to do.
Don't be a chicken.
Don't be a chicken. So we've got to save the hostage, we've got a real life event. Here we go, absolutely no idea what I'm doing. So is this a bit like Kung Fu Master? Now I do like Kung Fu Master. Oh, that was it, I'm dead already, that quick? Wow. Well, at least I've got there anyway. Okay, so my highest ever score. Second place. Right, okay, so that was combat score. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to keep your requests coming in. Put it in the comments. Have a look at my request sheet, which is on the homepage of my YouTube channel. Other than that, see you all again soon.